Hey everybody, Robert from Black Belt Gaming, continuing my blind playthrough of Game of Thrones, the card game. This is the two-player version. We're heading into the third round. I do have one correction I need to make. At the end of the previous round, the Lannisters here, tapped Littlefinger's brothel during the standing phase to keep a character from standing. Playing both sides myself here, I too quickly stood the characters and then went back and tried to choose. We kneeled Catelyn Stark, and we can't do that. She wasn't kneeling in the first place. So we would have needed to, I think, have chosen one of these other characters. So probably the most dangerous, maybe Eddard. So why don't we go ahead and say that he does not stand during the stand phase. He is distracted by the brothel for one reason or another. So we'll keep him there, and I think that will fix the problem. We'll move on. Well, the first thing we need to do is get our new plot cards. The Starks are going to go for this the old gods. Initiative is 5, claim is 2 on this one. Gold is only 2, and this will allow us to get another Stark character out here with a cost reduced by 2 gold. So that might help. We'll play that one for the Starks. I was struggling to find a good plot card for the Lannisters. They've got some that can make a great use of intrigue, but I don't have any characters right now that have that. So we're going to try to slow the Stark's progress down with this killing cold. This is actually a higher initiative here with 6, so the Lannisters are going to get to go first. The claim is lower, but the gold is 3. So what happens here at the end, everybody skips the standing phase this round. So let's see if the Lannisters can pull off something with this. The Lannisters will actually go first. They're going to get 3 gold for that card. The Starks will only get 2. But we're going to head into the marshalling, or is it the draw? No, it's the draw. We need to take our hand of cards here and add 2 more to it. So let's see what we get. Westerlands and courtly schemes. So we'll see if we can put those to good use. Just in case something comes up on the other side, we'll go ahead and draw this card for the Starks. We have Stark Escort and the King, Robert Baratheon. Renown. I just noticed that's on Eddard Stark's card as well. What does that do? Well, I think I may have missed something before. If a player wins a challenge, either as an attacker or a defender, each of the participating characters with Renown keyword gain 1 power from the power bank. I wonder if I've missed something with Eddard before. Remember when he came into play, he got one of these on his card, but I can't recall if he should have gotten one in a previous round or not. If anybody knows and is watching these in sequence and kind of has it fresh, let me know if I missed that. Maybe there should be another token on here, I'm not sure. But we will move on, since kind of right now the Starks have the advantage anyway. Let's stay on with the Lannisters and see if they can bring out some new people. Alright, Lannister side, this is the marshalling phase. We will bring out this Westerlands card that costs 2 gold. And in the future, that's going to allow us to earn an extra 2 gold. So that's just going to help us generate a little more money to bring characters and other things out. We still don't have a lord or lady character in play, but we can bring out these men-at-arms. So let's pay our last gold and do that. And that will be the marshalling phase for the Lannisters. The Starks. Starks, we have 2 gold, but we have some extra cards here. And then our plot card is going to let us bring out a character and reduce that cost by 2. So, you know, we could bring out Arya here for free. We could bring out Robert Baratheon for 2. And the escort here for 1. Let's see if we have anything else. It says marshalling. We can kneel the heart tree and lower the cost of the next card by 1. So this says lower the cost of the first House Stark character you play this round. The first one. Wonder if we could get Robert out. So if that's going to be reduced automatically to 2, could we reduce it any more? Here's the King's Road. Kneel the King's Road to lower the cost of the next character you play by 2. So if we do that, we can get Robert Baratheon for free. All right, let's keep going. King's Landing. We can kneel that to draw a card. Stark Escort. I don't know. This might be useful. Why don't we kneel the tree? And we'll bring out the escort here. And then that leaves us with 2 gold. It looks like we've got a pretty good selection of characters. So why don't we bring out King's Landing. And we'll pay 2 gold for that. Alright, so that'll finish up the marshalling phase. We're heading into the challenges now, and the Lannisters will go first. Well, this is going to be tough for the Lannisters to do much. We can't win a power challenge. We could make a pretty good military challenge with about 8 power. But probably the other side here is just going to block with or take Bran as a casualty and put him in the hand. So I don't know. Maybe we should keep him around for defense. This is good though. It's a difficult decision. I don't know. Why don't we just see what we can do? Let's declare both of these guys as attackers. That's going to be, with his special dagger there, that's going to be a military challenge of 8. And he's got stealth. So, looking over here, he can declare one of these individuals incapable of blocking. So, obviously the strongest one that is standing is Robert. So, let's say that Robert cannot. Let's just turn him over. Robert cannot help defend in this attack. So what are the Lannisters going to do? Well, I'm sorry, what are the Starks going to do? We've got the escort. They can attempt a block or some defense, at least so they don't get extra power. And we could try to stand using the Hand of the King, but I don't see why we would want to do that. So I think what we're going to do is declare the escort here as a defender. And it says when a Stark escort is declared as a defender, you draw a card. And well, we got an army, Winterfell Guard. Okay, so obviously the Lannisters will win this fight. And Sir Gregor Clegane gets to kill someone participating in the battle, and that's going to be the Stark escorts. So they are killed. Then, since they win the military challenge, we have to choose a character over here to be killed. And that could be Robert Baratheon as well. But we're going to play rather predictable and kill off Brandon, who doesn't die. He just goes back to our hand. So no power token awarded because there was a defense. And the cost was rather minor because Bran is not really dead. And I think that will do it for the Lannisters' military challenge. Let's see if they have any other ideas. I just don't see much. We don't have any intrigue. We only have a 1 strength power, and that's not going to be able to defeat them. So why don't we save him as a defender? So that's going to end the challenges for the Lannisters. Let's see if the Starks can fare any better. Alright, Starks. We could make a military challenge. It would go unblocked. But why don't we try to steal some power first? And we'll go for a power challenge. Maybe maybe we'll kneel Catelyn. She's a strength 3. What is her ability again? When she's declared as a defender. Choose an attacking character. Until the end of the challenge, that character does not count its strength. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have her declared as an attacker. To keep the Starks from getting a bonus power token, we're going to block with the Lannister Men-at-Arms. So we're going to kneel them. They can participate in this challenge. They're going to lose, but at least they can keep them from getting an extra power token. So the Lannisters, the Starks have a claim of 2, but there's only 1 token, and they take it. So the Starks are really doing well right now. Military challenge. Robert Baratheon could lead a military challenge against the Lannisters. Let's do it. Let's have him declared as an attacker. There's no defense. The claim on this is going to be 2 character deaths. However, courtly schemes. They can play this as an event, lower the claim value by 1, just for this 1 challenge. So the Lannisters are going to reduce that claim of 2 down to a 1. So we'll discard that. The military challenge is unblocked, so that's going to be 1 power token there. And then we've got Robert here, who has renown. He gets 1 of these for winning this challenge. And his special power is he gets another 1. So he's racking them up. And then the claim is 1. And I guess we'll go with the, what was this, Men-at-Arms? Yeah, Men-at-Arms get killed. Then we're finally left with the option to declare an intrigue challenge. Why don't we go ahead and do that as well? We'll earn another power token. Septim Ordained declared as the attacker. The Lannisters, very low on characters, have no defense. So that's another unblocked or undefended attack, getting them another power token. And the claim is 2, which is discarding cards. So just their last remaining card will be lost. So the Lannisters are in big trouble. We're now supposed to head into dominance. Well, thanks to the Iron Throne card, the Lannisters do finally get to replace their lost power token. They win dominance automatically, and due to this plot card, the Killing Cold, we skip entirely the standing phase. So I think that's going to end this turn, because the last thing after standing is the taxation, and we don't have any gold anyway. So let's take a look at the score. The Starks are running away with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 power tokens. And I was really only going to play up until about 8 points, because I think the regular game is 15, and I was kind of going to cut that in half and either round it up or down. So rounding up, we needed 8 tokens to win, and that would do it. So I guess we could declare a Stark victory here for this short game. There's much more in here. Perhaps the Lannisters with some future draws may be able to turn this around, but I hope for those of you watching this was a decent introduction to at least the basics of how this works. It was helpful for me to start learning how to play it. There's still a lot of the cards I need to get used to and learn what they do, and learn what the best combinations are, learn what the best plots are to play at what time. But I do have a basic feel for the flow of the game, and that was kind of my goal. Well, let me know what you think. In comparison either to the regular game, was this one that different? And for anyone that's getting a first impression, what did you think? Does it look interesting to you? Since my wife and I enjoy the television series, and I've been catching up on some of the books via Audible, the pictures here of the people I know from the show is a great way to kind of, my wife can look at this and she knows exactly who that is, and that must be who this is for, is to reach out to the more of the casual gamers who are familiar with the show. That definitely helps people figure out, kind of what's going on. The game does come with more plot cards, actually quite a few, and you can pull these out, and you got a lot of replayability here with these other plot cards. The deck cards are going to remain the same. That will not change. Let's take a look at those. First, we'll look at the Starks here. Littlefinger, another tree. We've got the keep. Master, what is it? Lewin, Vars, Jon Snow. Got some events. Another Jon Snow. Hodor. Hodor's in there. Okay. Sir Roderick Castle. Some different event cards. Sansa's in there. Jory. Robb Stark. They also have the Iron Throne in there, so that could kind of balance the power, I guess, if you're lucky enough to draw that card. Theon is in there. Greyjoy. Needle as an attachment. That's pretty cool. Ooh, Syrio, the sword instructor. The dire wolf. I didn't know that. So, that's the Starks deck. Let's take a look at the Lannisters. Other cards in the Lannisters deck. We've got Cersei. Also Vars. So I guess if I guess if one person has VARs, maybe the other player can't have them? I'm not sure. I'll need to check that rule. But there's another Tyrion. Joffrey. What is it? Maester Pycelle? Tywin? Lannister camp. Imprisoned. Cunning. Janos. We've definitely got characters with quite a bit of intrigue. We just didn't draw those for this short game. I just got kind of the heavy hitters. And even got Braun there, the mercenary. So there we go. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope this wasn't too bad of an introduction to the game. It was helpful for me, and I hope it was helpful and somewhat enjoyable for some of you. So appreciate it. I will catch you later for some more gaming fun. Take care, everybody.